Alright guys, so recently we just did some upgrades to the S6, and specifically what we did was upgrade the turbos. If you didn't see that video, you should check it out. We installed some RS7 turbos on the S6, and we even ended up going with a stage 3 tune from Jackal Motorsports. Ever since that video, I did notice a little bit after that my car started misfiring. I just swapped out the spark plugs. Car runs fine now, but what I've been wanting to do and what I've been curious about is the 60 to 130. I did make another video where I raced an M4. Granted, the temperature was like in the 80s. My intake air temps weren't the best because these cars always run hot, and I got gapped. But when it was cold, I re-ran that same M4 and we were neck and neck. Like, he could not pass by me, but I wasn't pulling on him, so it made a drastic difference. I still am on stock high pressure fuel pumps, so that could also be another factor. I want to test some 60 to 130s now that the temperature is a bit fresh. But before we can do that, I got to do a couple of errands. We got to do an oil change on this vehicle specifically. It's been needing one. I also need to do a transmission fluid flush, which I'm not going to get to in this video because I don't have the fluid itself. Hopefully we can get that done soon. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start with the oil change and then jump into some 6130s. I love stuff from Rock Auto because you always get a magnet. See? Yeah, right. That's how I sneeze. That's how my sneezes are. Man. That's because he's dusting. It's very humid outside today, and the temperature is only like 71. It's not the best conditions, but I don't want to delay this video any longer. We're just gonna do what we can, and whenever it gets cooler again, we'll get some better logs or some 6130s. But let's go ahead and jump into that. So like I said, guys, we're gonna try to get some 6130s, even though it's like 75 degrees, 71. We're gonna head down to Mexico, try to get maybe one or two. You guys already know I don't really like doing the 0 to 60s because of my drive shaft, and I want that snapping. Did try one 0 to 60 already, and the car was fine, so I'm not gonna push my luck, but I'll try one or two for y'all. And of course, here we have our draggy, so I'm actually gonna be setting it up right here. Just slide it up in this little crevice, and then come on, there you go. I just slide it like that, and then I let the sunroof or moonroof, whatever, put some pressure to hold it straight up, and that way I can ensure I get the best signal. So let's go ahead and get down to Mexico and do this. Alright guys, well, you just saw the runs, and unfortunately I just reviewed them too, and it doesn't look too good. Our 60 to 130 was mid-9, and then the second one was like in the 10s. Like, this is no fault of Jackal or the tune. It's most likely heat soak, and also given that it's very humid today, which also slows down vehicles. I don't know, I'm just pretty disappointed. I've always liked the 4.0T platform, but the cooling issues that these things have are just so crazy. And even with the heat exchanger, temps are still rising. You need meth injection. It's an unfortunate instance that, you know, I wasn't able to get a good time. Definitely the next upgrades are going to have to be a heat exchanger and maybe even a meth kit. I don't know, guys. Just bit disappointed in those numbers, and I mean, that's what I was able to get. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, guys, so I recently found out that Jackal has a beta logger. So after I did those 6130s, I'm really wanting to do that logging and send that over to Jackal. So I'm gonna go ahead and download the logger, get all that sorted, and we're gonna send our logs over to Jackal, see if they can find anything out. All right, guys, so it's actually a couple days later than when I initially planned to do all this. Life and plans just got in the way, but we're currently about to go ahead and download the logger and then reflash our ECU and TCU, but let's go ahead and get back to it. All right, guys, so we just got the sauce from Jackal. Working on flashing the ECU tune again. Once we get that done, we're gonna go ahead and do some pulls and then see how the car's running. We are still waiting. I don't know if it's because I'm further from internet access, but it's taking a while and I hate that it's taking so long. All right, guys, I'm recording on my phone because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the GoPro with this. We're ready to start logging. All I have to do basically right now is click save. It'll start logging. And I'm just gonna do like a 30 roll and then try to get to like second or third gear. I did flash the newest ECU and TCU tune that was available. So we'll see how that works out. And yeah, hopefully there's no issues. We're gonna go here. Oh wait, I didn't even click log. All right, start. Good. All right, guys, that was a terrible log. I didn't put start logging when I first floored it, and I saw a white SUV pull out behind me, so I got nervous and I let off. We're gonna run it back. This should be the pool. All right, we click start logging already. Let's go. All right, so I think with those two pools, even though the first one wasn't the best, I think we're good to head back to the lab. We can take a look at these logs ourselves by converting the file into a graph, and then I'll also send that over to Jackal and see if they notice anything iffy. But yeah, I mean, the car ran fine right now. Maybe they'll see something that I'm not seeing in the tune. All right, so we just got back and I uploaded all of the CSV file onto a graphing app, but I can't make any sense of this. I even have our best scientist on the job and she can't even understand what's going on here. Melina, you have any thoughts? No thoughts in that head? Yeah, I really don't understand what's going on either. Usually the parameters should say something like boost, fuel pressure, and all I'm saying is like these weird acceleration pedal, ET Sport. I can't make any sense of it, but Jackal are the wizards on this, so maybe they understand what they're looking at that my little brain just can't wrap around. As I mentioned, we went ahead and sent that log out to Matt and Tony, so hopefully they can figure something out. That is going to take a couple of days probably because it's not just a simple turnaround. Hopefully Abby, I hope she could have figured something out for us, but I don't think she knows because she's just a doggy. Hope it's just something simple like maybe a boost leak, or maybe the car is just running too hot, and I hope it's definitely not something engine related or anything costly, because that would suck. We're gonna go ahead and end off the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did like it, please leave a like on the video and also comment what do you guys think is probably causing my car to have these slow times. Do you think there's something else I should upgrade? Obviously heat exchanger, I need some cooling mods, but if there's anything else, it could also be high pressure fuel pumps. But let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.